I just decided this, and I know you haven't heard from me in a while, but here's a response video to no, not Wikipedia. And not necessarily MrBit, not necessarily Gareth Hall, and not necessarily Splitpog, and not necessarily to our good friend GlockNinja, but mainly response to all. What is a PC, our custom build? Well, MrBit actually described a custom built more than the rest of anybody, and Gareth Hall was more correct, and so was Splitpod. As far as GlockNinja was, I don't know where the hell he would got half his information from. A PC is by definition called a personal computer, written here at the top of Wikipedia, and this is the stereotypical view. The problem is that a personal computer means a computer that is pretty much personal to you and to your lifestyle and your needs, or into your home needs, and exactly. The problem, GlockNinja, is that the first personal computer was this. Now, you said that all PCs were custom built, but this is not exactly a custom build, okay? So, the very definition of PC, I don't even know where a personal computer comes in custom build at all, because I'm going to say this once. A Mac, or the Mac Pros, Mac all that, is also a PC. It is a personal computer. And all different types of personal computers. So is the Commodore 64 and all sorts of other machines. They were all personal computers. And this history definition was the closest I've ever seen. Unfortunately, the rest, knowing Wikipedia, got most of it wrong, or a lot of it. They didn't really put in, because the PCs are what you're talking about, and the reason why Gareth Hall, Splitpog, and MrBit all call them custom builds is a simple reason. They are called custom build PCs, as put on the side over there. They are all custom builds. That is what they call custom build PCs. An OME is a different type of PC, or a desktop PC, and that also includes Macs and well, all other Wintel machines. And a Wintel being, well, a machine with both Microsoft and Intel in them, making them into a Wintel machine, which is what Zool and pretty much most of you guys all have. You all have Wintel machines. But Zool also has a custom built PC, and by definition, that is what it truly is called, a custom build. Please understand that. Now, as far as custom builds come and custom builds go, you have to understand that there are just some people out there who should never fucking touch a personal computer or a custom computer. Well, actually, being around a personal computer is fine, but you know, there's just some people out there who are just plain stupid. And when I ran my own custom built PC store, I learned the hard way on how much bullshit how true that all was. Yeah, I know I said that wrong. But anyways, when an old man came up to us and said that he was hearing that his grandfather was going to some technological school, and he got a custom built from his grandson, and of course we took a look at the custom built because it was acting up, found out the processor wasn't put in correctly, and he didn't put the thermal paste on correctly. So much for the Caltech school, that whatever the fuck that old guy was talking about. And then we had a woman who said that she knew how to build custom builds, and we should have knew something was up because she asked us to build it for her. And she sends it back saying it's not working properly, and we found wires stripped and some wires cut and power line, and it was a mess. And we decided to fix it. And then, since I'm living in a small town, in a small neighborhood, she basically gets into our workplace easily while we're all out to lunch. And when I come back, I see her trying to rip out the secondary hard drive while the computer's still running. And then there are those other people who had built custom builds that should have never even touched them. And they fucked the machine up worse than anything. I mean, one guy who has his own little custom store, who was our competitor for a while, he built like 12 different custom builds. All 12 of them failed. All 12. We had to fix every one of them. Guy went out of business eventually, but anyways, GlockNinja, the very definition of a personal computer is not custom build. I do not know where out of your ass you picked that shit from. The very definition of a personal computer is a computer that you find more personal towards your needs inside your home. That is the definition, Glock. You are talking of custom built PC, and a custom built PC is nowhere near a regular PC. Well, actually, it is a regular PC, but it's a different type of PC. There are hundreds of different types. I don't even know why Wikipedia want to bring up custom builds, but they talk like PCs is a custom build, and it's not. It never was. I mean, there's your first PC right there.